Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to the Average Black Man Reviews. Who am I? I'm just the average black man doing his part to build back a better black community by reviewing one video at a time, a video that displays a certain attitude, mindset, social norm, or any behavior that damages the black community, black men specifically. So let's get the discussion going and hopefully we get to a solution. You ready? All right. Today, the video that I'm gonna it's not a video, but it's actually something I saw from watching another content creator. I was watching Dee Dee the other day, and for those of you, if you're not subscribed to Dee Dee, go over there right now, subscribe. She's another woman, a black woman who's holding other women accountable. You don't see that much. She has great content over there. I go over there, subscribe to her, help her get to 100,000. She's close to it now. All right. Now let's get back to this. When I watched her video, it was about somebody, saying some woman sent a letter to another show saying that she wanted to get rid of she wanted her fiance to get rid of his daughter by another woman because she was pregnant. Yes, she said that. Sent a letter to this other show. I forget the name of the show right now, but she did that. And here, this is the letter right here. Let me share this with you. This is the letter that she sent. Now, from me researching after I saw the show, and it upset me. I'm not gonna lie, I got mad, and I wanted to. I said, "Let me go make a show about that." So as I was watching, researching, I thought I found the letter from the show, but it wasn't. I actually found a different letter online, and it was from 2 years ago, which is similar to this letter. So I kept looking around and I found this letter again on some other, I think I saw the first one on Reddit, and I just saw the one that actually went to the show on another, just threw in a search in Google. But anyway, and the second one I found was word for word the letter that they had on the other show. So right there, it's a fraud. It's just something that's going on. Someone was trolling. Somebody probably found that letter, sent it into the show because to get a laugh or who knows why. But let me read these letters for you. All right. Now, the one on the left is the one from 2 years ago. I blurred out the names. I don't know if you could show them or anything like that. So I don't want to take no chance. But I'm going to read these for you. I hope you could see them. The first one, and if you look at the top, I highlighted it. It says from 2 years ago, right here. 2 years ago. I hope you could see this. 2 years ago. And it says, I want my fiance to get rid of his 4-year-old daughter because I'm pregnant. Now, the one on the right, which is the one that was on the show, and it's 2 hours from when I checked it before. It said, I want my fiance to get rid of his 5-year-old daughter. And this is actually the letter that was read on the other show that I saw. And I'm going to read the older one first. Over here, back over here, 4-year-old daughter. It says again, I want my fiance to get rid of his 4-year-old daughter. And subject, I want my fiance to get rid of his 4-year-old daughter. Hi, I need some advice from the mommies on your page. My fiance has a 4-year-old daughter. Her mother passed away when she was born. He's been raising her on his own ever since he lost his wife. I am now in the picture, and we're all right. And we're set to get married in 2022. I'm also 7 months pregnant with a precious little girl. I am not the stepmother type, and I know I won't treat his daughter the same way I will treat our child. To be quite honest, she gets on my damn nerves. For one, the little girl looks just like her mother, and having her around constantly reminds my fiance of his dead wife. Second, she is very attached to her daddy, and I'm afraid that this is going to take away from my child's bond with her father. I basically want to tell my fiance to get rid of her. She can live with her grandparents, or we can find her a nice family that's looking to adopt a child. It's crazy. How you just gonna send them? I don't know how to approach the situation, but I need to find a way to convince my fiance to let her go. I promise I am not a bad person. Yeah, right. I'm just trying to look out for my child and make sure she receives all of her daddy's attention without having her older sister intervene. Please help. That's crazy. I mean, that's sick. It's really sick. That's what it is. I'm not even going to say nothing about that. Now I'm going to go right into the letter that I saw on Dee Dee's show. And there's a video too. I didn't get the video though. I should have had that. But there was a video of them reading this letter. I don't know. I'm not too good with all of the copyright things, so I ain't want to mess with it. But I'm gonna start this one out. This is the one from the show. That made me want to do a show about this. I want my fiance to get rid of his 5-year-old daughter. Hello, and this was the show's name. Please keep me anonymous. I need some advice from your followers. My 32-year-old fiance has a 5-year-old daughter. Her mother passed away when she was giving birth to her. See how they change the little things up? She said when she was born, when she was giving birth to her, and then you put an age in there. That's plagiarism, but what's that, like maybe 8th, 9th grade plagiarism or something? He has been raising her ever since he lost his wife. With the help of his family, of course. I am now in the picture, and we're going to get married in 2023. First one's at 2022 and 7 months pregnant. This one in 2023, and I'm 6 months pregnant with his son. The other one was daughter. I'm not the stepmother type, so I know I won't treat his daughter the same way I would treat our son. To be quite honest, she annoys me. She looks exactly like her mother, so she constantly reminds my fiance of his dead wife, and she is very attached to her daddy, which makes me afraid that my son will not be able to bond with his father because of her. Basically, I want to tell my fiance to get rid of her. She can live with her grandparents, or we can find a nice couple a nice couple that wants to adopt a child. That was where I really got mad. That's when I was like, that's crazy. I don't know how to approach this situation, but I need to find a way to convince my fiance to get rid of her. And you don't think you're a bad mother? I'm not a bad person. Yes, you are. I'm just trying to look out for my son and make sure he will get all his father's attention that he deserves. Please help. And she put 2 exclamation points where the first one had 1. All right. Enough of that. That's sick right there. I mean, really. This is crazy. I mean, I'm not, and trust me, believe me. Let me just say this. This has nothing to do with Dee Dee, the show that I was watching, content creator. This is not nothing to do with her. I'm talking about the letters. I mean, it appears that this one on the right was probably fake. Somebody sent that in, just trolling. But still in all, it's a bad luck. And I just want to talk about the letter anyway, because somewhere somebody is probably going through this, and one of these letters was probably real. Somewhere along the line, somebody actually probably wrote somebody for help with this, and now somebody found it years later and trying to troll some, YouTubers. But let me address the I'm not a bad person. How can you say you're not a bad person? You're trying to tell somebody to get rid of their child so they can bond with your child. I mean, any good mother, I would feel, I would believe, is gonna have to look at the dude sideways. If he got rid of his kid and now he's with your kid, I mean, wouldn't you think, hey, you might get rid of your kid too? It's crazy. Another woman could get him to do that. And why would you even think that can happen? It's like, understand you may want your child to have, all of his attention, but come on, it's just crazy. You can't possibly think like, if you are thinking like this, you're sick. You need to get help. Seek some therapy right away. If anybody out there is thinking like this, get some help, really, because this is like the first step probably into harming people. When you hear these stories on the news or something, this is probably the first step. This is crazy. And if anybody knows this person out here, if you got this letter from somebody, please call the authorities. Somebody get these people some help, because that is sick. I mean, first of all, this kid lost a parent at birth. When they're old enough to know these things, they're gonna know, okay, yeah, my mother died at birth, and then my father gave me away. They'll be mad at their father. Once again, the man takes the brunt of all of the ills, the hatred. He's gonna be hated because his daughter or son, in whichever letter you look at, well, they both was daughters. His daughter is gonna hate him, and the mother is going to get off scot-free when she's the one that's filled with all of the evil. I mean, and to the man, if you do this, you are crazy. And I mean, and you're not a man. That's just, how can you discard one kid to bring another one up? That's crazy. I can't even imagine that. It's like, come on, no. And the mother, I mean, to me, you should embrace this. You're gonna have a chance to be a mother. You'll be a mother to two kids. The child does not have a mother, right? But then they bring all of this hate and venom to black men who say they don't want to deal with baby mothers. I mean, having a baby mama, or having being a stepdaddy. Come on. You don't hear men saying that a woman got to get rid of her kid so they can have a kid together. He may say he don't want a woman to have kids because he want to have his own, but he ain't telling a woman that already has kids to get rid of her kids. So come on, that's crazy. And you wouldn't, and no woman out there would be down with that. He would be the scum of the earth. Come on. This is crazy. And I mean, that's all I had to say. I just wanted to come in and make a comment on this and show that somewhere, one of these letters is fake. And I don't know. It has to be. You can't have these, all these similarities without one of them being plagiarized. So that's all I have for today, and come on, people, let's stop this, man. We gotta we gotta get better, man. It's not my community, it's not your community, it's our community. Black community, let's do better. Till the next video, peace.